Hey guys, this is Zac Ukitis from American Iron. This is going to be the push variation of the exercises at the park. So we have Tyler over here. He's just going to demonstrate a normal little incline push-up with a neutral grip, hands relatively close, getting that full range of motion, getting the scapula to contract all the way up, all the way down, full range. And then we can have him adjust his grip, come in a little bit closer. It's going to be a little bit more tries. Good. Give me about 2 or 3 here. Then we'll have you flip around, have you go decline push-ups, feet up on the bench. Same thing, just try to get that full range of motion all the way down to the floor. Don't cheat. Nice, kiss the floor.
Yeah, don't cheat.
One more. Good. All right, guys, so this is gonna be a little bit different than the first variations of push-ups you saw. We're gonna have Chris start with just a pike push-up off of the ground. This is gonna be a little bit more predominant in the shoulders than it is gonna be in the chest. So as you can see, Chris has his butt up, head down. This is a little bit more core engagement as well. Trying to get full range of motion. This is mimicking more of a shoulder press. As you can see, he's pushing through his shoulders, nice chest. Okay, give me one more. Perfect. All right, so this is gonna be another pike push-up for the shoulders, except we're gonna make it a progression by doing it off the parallel bars. So as you can see, Chris is gonna push himself up, maybe. All right, he's gonna get himself set up, balanced. Okay, all that this is gonna do is just add a little bit more range of motion, adding a little bit more difficulty with the balance and stabilization portion. Still way more range of motion, pushing through the shoulders, keeping the core engaged, head coming all the way through. Good, give me 1 or 2 more, Chris. All right, so again, this is just gonna be another variation of the pike push-up. So we're gonna have Chris hop up on the table. So we want Chris to basically get into a stacked position where his neck is in line with his spine. Right about there, good. And then inch your feet forward, get hands a little bit closer, good. And then once you're set up, you're just gonna do the same thing as the other 2 exercises, getting that full range of motion, pushing through your shoulders. You will feel it a little bit in your triceps as well. Should not feel it in your chest whatsoever. Okay, so this is gonna be the hardest out of the 4 progressions. So this is gonna be a little bit more advanced. These are just gonna be handstand push-ups. So we're gonna have Chris get up into a handstand position, get your feet set up, throw your body weight, good. Make sure your head is in line with your spine once again. Keep those feet nice and straight. Try to get that full range of motion, head to the floor. Good, Chris. That's it. All right, so now we're gonna do some variations of flies for chest. So we'll have Tyler wrap the band around the pole. Make sure it's even. Help you out here a little bit. I would have it centered in the middle of your back, elbows up high. Get that full stretch on the way back. And then you can move your hands up and down for upper chest, lower chest, medial chest, depending on what you're trying to hit. Give it like a 1-second squeeze at the top. Good, give me one more. All right, so now we're just gonna do a single arm chest fly. So we're gonna wrap around the pole, come a good distance out to get some resistance. Same thing, let it come all the way out, get that stretch through your chest. Try to come all the way across and squeeze. And again, you can move up and down with your hand, depending on what part of your chest you're trying to hit. Lower, upper, or medial. Give me 1 or 2 more. Good. Last one. Squeeze, done. All right, so we're gonna do some shoulder side laterals, single arm. So again, just wrap the band on the bottom of the pole, come out a little bit to get some resistance. You could hold on to the pole if you want. You could also come off with your hand. So we're gonna have Tyler come up, good. And then let's have you grab onto the pole and kind of lean out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just get a little bit more range of motion. 1 or 2 more. Good. Last one. Relax. All right, so now we're gonna go to shoulder upright rows. So again, we're just gonna have the band wrapped around the pole. So we want our fist facing the ground. Elbows are gonna come straight up towards the sky. And we're gonna start with a wider grip, hitting the outer head of the shoulders. Yeah, reset your grip. So we're hitting the outsides here. We'll have them do 1 or 2 reps. 1 more. Good, and then we're gonna go into the close grip, hitting a little bit more interior. Good. Give me 3 reps here. You want to have a nice 1-second squeeze at the top, get that full contraction. Good. All right, so now we're going to be moving into some triceps. So we got 2 different bands here. We're going to start with just regular tricep pushdowns. You could grab a little bit up higher on the band if you want to create more resistance, lower on the band. We're going to have Chris keep his elbows in nice and tight, getting that full range of motion, stretch and contraction. Give me one more. And then just to add a variation, we have a band that's a little bit lighter resistance to go into single arm. So same thing, keep that elbow nice and tight. Good. One more. And obviously you could switch arms, do both sides. All right, so we got Tyler on the parallel bars. We're gonna be doing skull crushers. So we'll have Tyler start with a relatively close grip. This is just gonna be mimicking like a dumbbell skull crusher. You wanna keep your elbows nice and tight to your body. Let your head come through as much as you can. Get that full range of motion. Give me one more, and then we'll have Tyler go a little bit wider to hit the outer heads. Good. Again, you wanna have good posture on this, controlling your core, breathing through it. One more. Good. All right, so we're gonna be again on the parallel bars. We're gonna just start with regular tricep dips. So we'll have Chris hop up. On the tricep dips, you can see his legs are pretty much straight, a little bit slight bend, getting that full range of motion. You could also switch this up and hit a little bit more chest depending on your posture. As you can see, he's kind of bending forward a little bit more here. Ooh. One more. Good, relax. All right, so we're using the slant board in this video, but at home, if you have a chair or a bench, or if you're at a park, obviously, you can use a bench. So we're gonna do tricep dips right here. So we're gonna have Chris have his feet. Let's have you start with your feet a little bit closer bent. This is gonna be the easiest variation. So he's gonna go all the way down, pushing through his triceps. Give me about 2 reps here. One more. And if you go feet out, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. You can get a little bit more range of motion on this one too. Nice. And if you keep your hands a little bit closer to your body, that's gonna be a little bit more inner head. The wider you go, more outer head. Good, relax.